And we're back with the Cash Flow Podcast, still keeping it simple. This week, we're going to talk about discounts. I get this question a lot. Should I offer discounts to increase sales? I'm going to frame the question up a little bit differently, because there is an answer to that question, but there's also another secret reason to offer discounts. But let's talk about the first one. Should you discount your sales? You're sitting there going, sales are good, but not good enough. I want to increase them. So if I discount it, will I get more of them? And that's okay, but you got to know that you're going to get more of them at a lower price. And unless you're doing the math, that's not going to work out very well for you. And that's where a lot of entrepreneurs get trapped, is how do I answer that question? So we're going to walk through a little template you can use in your mind to answer that question for yourself. Should I give a discount? Should I give a discount to get more sales? Okay. So I'm going to give you an example of a client who had pretty good pricing and wasn't at capacity yet and thought, I can take on more clients. So I just put out a blanket 20% discount on everything for a month. Unfortunately, what that did was that trapped her in people now knowing this is her new pricing. Because even though discounts sound cool and fancy, people really know if you're always getting a discount. Think about those stores that you pass that say bargain basement, we're selling everything in stock. Well, you know that store's going to be there next week with the same prices on the same things, most likely. So the discount really becomes a way of cheapening your product, and you never want to do that. So what is a good discount and what is a bad discount? The example I just gave you, I think, is a bad one. It's a blanket discount that can make you start to look much more like somebody competing on price, which is a game down to the bottom. It's a race to the bottom versus a good high quality product. But what's a good discount? A good discount is one that will bring cash in early for you if you happen to need cash, right? So yes, discounts can make sense if they're strategic and if they're laser focused on a particular mission. In this case, say that you need a little more cash to pay off some debt or to hire another person, whatever you might need cash for, and you have clients out there who owe you money or who will owe you money because they're about to hire you. You can do something like say, hey, my price is this, $100, or let's make it $10,000, and you can, pay that 30 days from now. Or if you want to pay it in 10 days, I'll give you a 2 to 5% discount on it, maybe even a 10% discount. What that's doing is it's strategically, you're not saying this is any cheaper than it's ever been. You're just saying, you want to pay me earlier? I'll give you a break for that because I get use of your money earlier. That's a really good discount. And that is a good thing. One of the pieces of advice I give you and a challenge that I give you this week is to, if you're in cash trouble, if you're like, God, I really need some money, is think about the current clients who owe you money and think about whether you want to go out there and say, hey, I'm going to give you a discount if you pay me early. But then think about when you're talking to your new clients, you can offer them a discount for paying early. And that gets cash in the bank. So bottom line is blanket discounts, bad, just to generate more sales. And this is my opinion, of course, but blanket discounts to just generate more sales is going to tend to put you in a downward spiral of pricing that just never ends. But if you have a specific reason to offer a discount for some reason, maybe you're trying to get into a new market, maybe you're trying to get your cash earlier, like the example I just showed. Maybe you're trying to attract a new kind of client to the work that you do, or you're testing out a new product. Those are strategic, laser-focused reasons to have small discounts or discounts, but not just slapping them as blanket across your entire business. So how do you test this? How do you find out for yourself, what's my challenge to you this week? In your business, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways that you make money. Who knows how many? Pick one of them and decide, if you discounted it, would it achieve an important mission for you? If the mission is to get cash in faster, would it achieve that? If the mission is to try a new product out, would it achieve that? If the mission is to generate more sales, this is the one where I'd go, that might not be the best answer. But if it's one of the other two or some other very focused reason for offering a discount, I would go ahead and think about it. So challenge yourself. Look across the things that make money for you. And if you need to increase, if you need to have some strategic reasons to offer discounts, give it a try on one or two of them and see what happens. Start small. Don't give huge discounts right away, because then you get trapped as in people perceiving you in that I'm sorry, not tax category, but in that in the mode of a lower priced service, which you really don't want to be. So that's the tip. Go take a look at your product lines. In the Keep It Simple squad, what we actually do, you'll see the link to the Keep It Simple squad below. What we actually do in that group is shine lights on people's very specific questions about discounting, so that we can get, hey, here's the very specific story for me. Should I do a discount or not to accomplish my mission? This is a great group. It is a low price to entry to have a $350,000 a year CFO in your pocket. And I encourage you to click on the link and look into it. If you have questions like this or any of the ones that we've asked in this series, we'd love to see you on the inside. In the meantime, you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.